What's good, y'all? Happy Saturday, actually. So I decided to come to the state fair. Um, it was about 3 hours from Austin, so it's up here in Dallas, in downtown Dallas. It's this whole little park. If you guys aren't familiar with Texas or the state fair, it happens during the fall. It's from the end of September to like the middle to end of October. So I was like, I might as well do it now that I can make it. I came with my family, so I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the food that I get. I'm excited. I try to come here when I can. A lot of the food is fried, which I've already told y'all about the fried food, but here we are. It's once a year, so it'll be fine. I'll see you guys once I get inside. All right, guys. So to start off with, we got a bourbon glazed bacon. It's just a strip of bacon. It's pretty fatty. You can see all the oil on it. It's super sweet too. I can smell it from here. It's really hot, so let's see. It's not crunchy at all. It's super soft. Very sweet. Ooh, yeah, I think this is a winner. This is a winner. If I have to give it a grade, I would say it's about a 8.8. So it's a B plus. Not an A yet. I think they had like a cotton candy version. I didn't know, so I got this one instead. So sorry, y'all, but I mean, it's a really thick piece of bacon. It's sweet. If it was like a little crunchy, a little burnt, it would have been a lot better. I think that would have made it an A, but so far, so good. Okay, guys, so it's gonna be all over the place on this video, but these are some like mac and cheese fried. Let's see what it says. This one came on its own. I've had like the ones in Pluckers, like the mac and cheese balls. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put some Dijon mustard in it. Yeah, it's what you think. Mac and cheese. The cheese isn't too cheesy. You can definitely tell it's like that Velveeta fake cheese, but still really good. Really good. I'd give it probably like a 6.5, so about a D, but it's good. It's a good little like snack to have as well. All right. All right, guys. So now I got a caramel macchiato fritters right in here. So it's like fried caramel macchiato. They got the caramel on the side, and they have the coffee in a cool little syringe here. So I'm gonna try this one out and just, I guess, inject some of it in it. Didn't put all of it because I'm not a big coffee guy, but I had to try it. And on here, you can kind of see big text. Um, it's pretty big. So let me get this one. Just a lot of fried batter. Definitely super sugary, but what do you expect, right? I'm gonna add some caramel to it. I think I'm gonna do it in one bite. I think that'll make it more appetizing. Okay, so it was steaming. They just made these. They had some there, but when I asked for them, the lady, I don't know, she just made some her own. We took like 5-10 minutes to get these. The coffee was really good. We cut down on the like the fryness from it. If I have to give it a grade, I would say probably in terms of sweetness, it's great. Caramel's awesome. The coffee kind of like helps bitter it down a little bit so that it's not so sweet. So I would give it probably like an 8, so a solid B. Pretty delicious. I'm just starting off on everything, so very excited for the rest of the food. We're gonna try some matcha. We're gonna try a bunch of other food. All of it's gonna be fried today, guys. So by the end of it, my face is gonna be looking different for sure. All right, guys. So there's this place, Sandoichi. Um, they got matcha beer, they got matcha horchata, they have fried sandos. Big Japanese like food enthusiasts. Never had like matcha beer or horchata, so like the fusion. So I'm excited. So this one's the beer. Oh, I'm not a big beer guy. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. This doesn't taste like beer really. This tastes more like matcha, which is weird. So matcha just kind of tastes like grass, really, if you're not familiar with. So that's really cool. I would say that in terms of a beer wise, I'm gonna say like a 9, honestly. In terms of beer, it's not bad. So an A. This is the matcha horchata. So it looks almost the same, but yeah. So let's see. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So we got a fried strawberry, and I think it has like some like matcha syrup and one of those like the sticks. So let me just try this out. Usually it's just white bread and they cut off the crust. Um, this one's fried because Texas and state fair. The whipped cream on it, delicious, delicious. Okay, and this is a fried matcha ball. Guys, yeah, this is it. Matcha, if you haven't had it, you have to try it. It has caffeine as well, but when things are fried, it makes things way better. It makes things way better. 9 on everything, so A on everything. Too good, too good. Hey guys, this is my third try because I keep saying the wrong thing. So, I got the fried tres leches. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's just a traditional Mexican cake with 3 different like milks, you can say, and it's fried. So now all of the goodness is inside of this fried batter. So now we're gonna try this out. It has a cinnamon on the sides, strawberry, some I'm assuming peaches. So let's try that out first. Yeah, super cinnamony. Okay. Now, I've been trying to cut this, guys, but it's a little hard with the plastic. Okay. So on the inside, it doesn't look necessarily appetizing because it's all of the fried stuff on it. But what matters is how it tastes. So it gives a very similar flavor to the macchiato fritters that I got. I think it's because of the batter is just really cinnamony and sweet. Okay. Okay, I get more of the tres leches flavor. And then with the cream, oh yeah, yeah, this is good. It's a bunch of, I mean, you're mainly gonna taste like the fried dough, which I mean, it's fried, right? So that's obviously what you're gonna taste. But it does give like a really distinct, like more cinnamon flavor compared to that the macchiato fritters that I got, which gives it that sort of tres leches feel or taste. Um, yeah, I mean, if I were to give it another rating, probably an 8. It could have done a little bit more with like a cakey feel, but I get it. It's fried, so it is pretty hard to do that. But it is really good. I'm gonna give it an 8, so a B. Haven't been disappointed yet. Everything is really good. I'm gonna try to finish this, and then we'll probably get to some actual food next time. All right, I'll see you guys. All right, guys. So I got obviously you're at the fair. You're gonna get a turkey leg. Haven't had a turkey leg probably since the last time I came to State Fair, so kind of excited. And she asked me if I wanted it wet or dry. Had to go for the wet, you know. I also got fried tablitas. So these are like spare ribs, I believe. Um, Not too sure, but it's like something that you get in a carne asada for Mexican, like a Mexican barbecue. You get these, not fried though, so that's what's interesting about it. So I'm gonna try those out. But first, I'm gonna take a bite of the turkey leg, see what I think. Don't want the aluminum. Okay. So when she said what, she meant what? Thank you. Yeah. The turkey, a lot of them dry out really quickly. And this one, although it is, the turkey itself is a little dry in terms of the actual sauce in it. And because it's wet, it made it way better. The barbecue is really good. The barbecue sauce itself is really good. Barbecue sauce on its own is like a 10. I'm going to say a 9. It's an 8. In terms of the actual turkey itself, because of the dryness on it, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. I think really the barbecue sauce really helps it. So overall, let's just say an 8. So a B. Still keeping on the B's, so not too mad about that. Now, what I am excited about are the tablitas. So you can see here, it's fried. You got the little like parts of the bone rib right here, and they give you sauces, some cilantro and some lime, and a little pepper too. So I'm not gonna do it with the pepper though. Let me get some of the red sauce. Just try this out by itself. Mm. So they sprinkled fresh cheese on it. It's really fatty. The tablita is fatty. It's at the end. I mean, it makes sense. I think with some lime, it'll kind of help cut down that fattiness. The acidity on it is going to help it a little bit more. So let's just try it out like this. Mm. Yeah, way better. Way better. You want you want that lime for it. You definitely do. So this, it's a cool like different concept about it. So it is pretty cool. I like it. Would I get it again? Probably not. It's a little overbearing to have like the fat of the actual meat also be fried. Makes it like double fatty or like oily. Um, so I'm gonna give it probably in that like 7 range. This is the first 7 I think that I did in the video. It's good, but again, like the fattiness content, the sauce is good. You really need that lime to help it not be so overwhelming and empowering on the oily, fatty side. I get it, it's fried, it's fair. This is very nuanced that I probably wouldn't try to get again. But overall, really good, satisfied with it. Still, a 7 is not bad. C's get degrees, guys, so not mad at it. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys, so now, I know, bunch of fried food, but now we're gonna do, these are the drowned taquitos that they got here. So what you're gonna wanna do, they're pretty big. It's fried. It's just fried and it has like the meat inside of it. I'm just gonna drown it, make sure that it gets wet. Interesting to say, but and it has cheese, guac. It has some chilies in there, some tomatoes. Um, it looks like some like I don't know if it's like green onion. I'm assuming it's like green onion. So let me just stir it up a little bit. Okay, that's what you want it to look like. Let's see. It has lime, cilantro. It's super. It has a super crunchy shell, and it's really soft on the inside. I wonder if that's because of the sauce that I'm drowning it in, or if that's just how it is. But it's really good. Like it's really soft. The meat, I couldn't tell you what it is, but overall, yeah, this is a solid 9. I think this is one of the better foods that I've had actually at the fair so far. And I'm glad because although I'm not finishing everything, I know like I don't know if it looks like I am or not. I'm sharing it with my family, but I'm gonna try to finish one of these, share it so that way nothing goes to waste. But solid 9, so an 8. Honestly, let's move it to like a 9.2. It's been one of my favorite things that I've done, and I'm not a big guac guy, so you can only imagine that. So now I'll let you guys know once I finish this and get some other food. All right, guys, I'm back. I know for you guys it's just a transition, but man, it's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. I'm a big back. I'm a big back tonight. Okay, so I got a birria. You guys aren't familiar, so it's a lot of meat with some sauce, and then you have like a broth that you dunk the taco in. It's a long birria taco. It's a birria bomb, is what it's called. They give you jalapenos, they give you some onions, some cilantro, some limes, and another chili to have with it. Let's just. I'm really a big fan of birria, but the broth is what matters the most. So let's try it out. It's hot. You're gonna dunk it, soak it a little bit. Okay, so the meat was definitely marinated in that same broth that you dunk it in. You can taste it. Usually, when it comes to the birrias, the cleaner, the simpler, the better. This one does that for you when you just eat it on its own. It has the cheese on top of it. It has onions. It has cilantro. It has some jalapenos. Actually, I'm gonna get one of the jalapenos to kind of like cut down on that fried food. Yeah, the vinegar really helps with a sort of different texture, different sort of flavor profile on it. The meat is good. It's definitely marinated. It's soft. The taco shell itself, it's not necessarily crunchy, but you don't want it to be that. The reason that it is this color is because it's also dunked in that same broth, right? So everything it has to do with the broth. Broth is good. Broth is clean, simple with complex flavors. You can taste it in your tongue. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I think the taquitos are still better, but in terms of the meal, what you're getting out of this one, it's solid. It's solid. I can't say anything else. So a solid 8, a B. Still keeping that like good wave of just bang good stuff that I'm satisfied with. So we'll see what I'm gonna get after this. It's a lot of food, but I'm doing this for you guys. That's what I'm thinking in my head. So let's go on to the next. All right, guys. So I got a little stuff from all the food that I had, but just to finish off some dessert. This might be the last video that I do, but we got a little sundae from Dole. This is like a twisted. It was supposed to have chamoy, but they ran out of chamoy. As you can see, it's dark. You can see the pretty lights behind me. Um, they're about to close, so just quick little thing. Want to try this out. So we just did it with the tahine without the chamoy. So let's try. You know, I'm never a big fan of like sweet chili, but I think because of the acidity behind tahine with the lime, honestly, I think I should have gotten two of these. No, it's really good. I think I would give it like an 8. I think it's a great way to sort of finish off after all the fatty, fried food, something cold, especially with such a hot day. It's Texas, even though it's night, it's still pretty hot. Good way to finish off the night. Really enjoyed all of the food here. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll give you guys a recap once I get back home, but for now, this one gets, let's just give it an 8. So a B. I think overall, I think average the food was about a B, which, hey, you can't complain about state fair food. In terms of price, yeah, it's things are. Hey, it only happens once a year, right? So I guess you can't be too stingy when it comes to the price and getting all of the food. But one thing that I would recommend the most is probably the taquitos. After that, any of the desserts that I tried are honestly bomb. They're all really good. All of them I recommend. You'll enjoy. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this off. look at some pretty lights, maybe play a game or two, and call it a night. So appreciate you guys again. I'll see you guys at the house. And I'm home. So it was an awesome time at the fair. Went to some of the shows. So I went to the Cirque du Soleil show, which was super cool. I've never done anything or seen any type of show like that, which, you know, it really opened my eyes to some other type of entertainment that I'd never thought about. So definitely going to look into doing more things like that. And they had this thing with Ram where you could get in the trucks and they would like drive. It felt like you were like in a monster truck. It was super cool and walked around. It was really nice to just, you know, people watch, try out a bunch of food, look at all the things that they had, and they had parades and light shows. If you guys have the ability to, I would 100% recommend going at least one day. I think it's open for until October 20 something, the like not the last, maybe it is the last weekend of October. I think that's when they close it. That's the last day. But if you can go, definitely go. It's super fun. The food is good, although you're not gonna feel the best leaving or the day after. It's a new day for me. I'm back home in Austin, but yeah. So again, really appreciate you guys watching. This one's gonna come out a little bit later, just because I went to the fair on Saturday. So I know I usually do it on Fridays, but this time that's just the way that it worked out. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. But I will see you guys again on Friday. Don't exactly know what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do more things like that. Sometimes I'll be with my family. Sometimes I'll be with my friends. Yeah, at the state fair, I was with my cousin, my sister, my mom. So they were helping me out with the videoing. So shout out to them. Um, but yeah, really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good week. I had a blast. It was a great weekend. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend and, you know, you guys are staying strong and healthy and all of that stuff, having really good food. Let me know what you guys had, any interesting food or any recommendations that you guys might have. Leave a like on the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, it's still weird to say. Subscribe. It's really motivating, honestly, to see people watching my videos. Although I've said it before, it's like a food diary for me, so I kind of just go back and look at them. But yeah, really appreciate you guys watching, and I enjoy taking you guys along on my journeys and my trips. Hopefully I have more trips like that soon, but for now, I will see you guys with some more food and exploring tasty food here in Austin. Peace.